Capricorn, hi. So this is going to be a reading for July 7th through the 13th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Cappy. What do we got? The overall energy for the reading, the Four of Swords. I feel like you're taking it easy, chilling. Taking it one day at a time. Just enjoying whatever there is to enjoy. In the recent past, the Temperance card, the Knight of Swords, the Four of Wands. You've worked on a commitment here. For a very long time you've worked on it, but with good results from what I can see. So it kind of paid off. I don't know what type of a commitment. It could be, for some of you, it could be a marriage. For some of you, it could be a long-term commitment. For some of you, it could be even a friendship or someone you're working on with. Definitely putting in effort. And again, I'm getting a sense of it paid off. Now, I don't know. We'll see when we clarify. For now, this is kind of how it's coming through. In the current situation, the Three of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. You're waiting for something here. But you're waiting because it's not dependent upon you. It's almost like, okay, I planned a vacation with someone, because it involves somebody else. I planned a vacation with someone and getting together with someone in, 4 months from now, because in 3 months we got this thing going on, in 2 months we got this thing going on, and so 4 months would be doable. It's one of those where I can't wait, to get there. Okay. In the immediate future, the Queen of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Eight of Wands, you're receiving a little bit of troublesome news or something. I don't see it bringing you down. I see you being instinctively stressed out about, do not jump on me, insects, about what you feel when you hear that, or what it's like, okay, I'm telling you something right now, and it makes you kind of stressed out instantly, but then you breathe, you're like, okay, no, we can handle this, it's fine, so it kind of looks a little bit like that. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Four of Swords. The Emperor, the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. As you're chilling and doing your thing, I feel like there's something going on that involves you indirectly. Maybe you're still in there though. But you're not running the show. You're not, it's not your ship. It's your ship, yours and whoever this is. But you're not in charge, You're just there for the ride. And as you're chilling and doing your thing and letting them handle things, you're kind of like, okay, yeah, they can handle it. Like, you trust them, but then you still stress about it a little bit. You're like, okay, they can do this. They're fine. But, so, okay. Let's do the Temperance card in the recent past, the Three of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Wands. Whatever this was coming together here as a teamwork, and I feel like it's whatever we're talking about right now. This commitment, it had its ups and downs. It's like, okay, well, this isn't working out, and then it's like, well, let's talk about it. Maybe it is, maybe we can make it work out. And then, kind of a roller coaster ride for it, in a stretch of time there, by the looks of it. And then I think things got a little smoother from what I can see here, but let's see. For the Knight of Swords, you get the Empress, the Page of Wands, the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you're all of a sudden you're like, okay, let's just go with the flow. Let's see where this takes us. And Let's be as present as possible with what is, rather than throw ourselves into this madness of whatever the hell is going on here in this roller coaster. So as you ride the roller coaster, you're not anticipating that, oh my God, we're going down, let me start yelling right now, because we're going to go down. I see us going up, so we can only go down from there, so let me start yelling. No, you're like, okay, so we're going up. Okay, let me enjoy the going up part. Like, oh man, this is cool. It's slow, it's nice, and then going down, you know. But you do it as it comes. You're not... So you shifted your approach here. And I think that in itself made things better, you know, for the situation. Maybe they did too. I don't know. I'm talking about you because it's your reading. But let's do the Four of Wands, the Tower, the Five of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. What the hell happened here? Something happened. Something happened. How do I put this? An example came to my mind with this one, where I had a situation once when I was putting something together, like this big plow attachment thing for a riding mower, and I was at the last stretch of putting it together, and it has this massive, super tight spring that you have to attach to it at the end there. And I almost got it in. It was supposed to kind of attach to this little hole behind it, and I almost got it in, but my finger got in with it. So I was caught with the spring in the little hole with my finger. And then I had someone right next to me there, and I'm like, can I get some assistance? Like, I'm calm during these times because I'm not going to solve anything if it hurt like a motherfucker. But I was like, okay, could I just get that screwdriver that's way over there and I can't reach it? And then I'm like, can you press on the screwdriver? They tried pressing and pressing and pressing, and then at some point they're like, I can't. And then they just left. And I'm like, problem not solved. So I had to do it with my left hand to untie myself. But it feels like one of those situations where something happened and someone here tried to help out initially, but then they gave up. They're like, you know what, I'm gonna do what's best for me, and what's best for me, given that I don't know what the fuck to do, is to leave you potentially dying in torturous pain. So it kind of feels a little bit like that, of I'm gonna put myself first here, and in the face of this disaster, I'm just gonna walk away. So I don't know who did that. I don't know if that's you, you know, if you're the one that gave me the screwdriver, or not, or if it's been done to you, where you're the one with the spring and the finger. I don't know. I tend to think that you're the screwdriver person that abandons ship because it's too hard to do or something. In that particular moment, something happened at some point within this dynamic. Somebody's coming in saying, I'm going to put myself first, which is okay, but there's a time and a place for that. I don't know. Maybe it's not you. I don't know. But I think you overcame that, though. I think it was a one-time thing to kind of teach you the value of selfless or selfish, you know, type of, I don't know. For the Three of Cups in the current situation, you get the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the World card. Yeah, there's something up ahead. There's something that's gonna happen, and you know it's gonna happen. It's like you have a date for it. It's coming. It's a done deal. It's gonna happen. So there's this gap of time from now until when it's gonna happen, where I don't see a lot happening, in all honesty. I don't see you waiting, being like, okay, my life's on hold because this is gonna happen. No, you keep on doing you. But like, a lot of things are dependent on that date when whatever this is gonna happen. You know what I mean? Where again, there's that excitement of I can't wait to, you know, to go on that vacation or to, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so not a lot of movement for right now. For the Two of Wands, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card, the Ace of Cups. Kind of the same thing. Same concept. I'm just waiting. And the more you focus on how much you're waiting here, the longer the time frame gets, which is the same time frame. If this is scheduled, let's say in August, it's still going to be in August. But because you're focusing on, oh my God, this time moves so slow, then it's going to feel like it's fucking in next August, next year's August. You know what I mean? So it depends. This is your playing with time, basically, with the concept of time and how you respond to it. You navigating through, you know, what are you going to do with it? Are you going to hang on to the concept of time to the point of trying to push it to go faster? Or you can't control time. It's going to go as it's going to go. It's your perception that makes it move faster or slower, you know? So this is what's going on here. Let me do the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There's this eagerness to things, though, because you do carry an energy of doing, you know, a driven type of an energy. You feel like doing this, you feel like doing that, you feel like all sorts of things, you know. Because you have to wait for whatever this is, it's like, ugh, it's getting me a little excited, a little impatient. And I think this is just you trying to navigate through this waiting period of time, basically. And potentially whoever's by your side here too. Which, if these are two energies responding to whatever's going on here, you're kind of in the same boat. You're kind of responding the same at this concept of waiting or time. Let's do the Queen of Wands in the immediate future, the Knight of Wands, the Strength card, the Knight of Swords. Oh yeah, it's coming. All this movement that you're feeling right now energetically, and it's not necessarily applying because you have to wait, this is it. And get ready for it, because when it comes, it comes. There's going to be a lot of it. It's all stacked up in here. It's got to pour out somewhere. You rest. You're going to need to be rested for this one. It's like, okay, it's pouring down here. You're doing all sorts of things. I don't know what the fuck you're doing. But your energy moves a lot here. Passionately, determined, like you got everything here. Lined up, you're ready to go. So things are starting to move. Not right now. Right now is the preparation period. They're moving energetically, but not physically, and then they're starting to move. For the Nine of Swords, you get the Justice card, the King of Swords, the Queen of Swords. See, there's this, for you and whoever this is, there's this little bit of a concern about something. There's, you know, when something happens and it's like, it's okay, the end result, it's okay. It could be better, but you're like, yeah, it had to happen this way. It couldn't have gone perfect, you know? That type of an energy. And it's like, it's still okay, though. It could have gone worse. You know, if you want to go look at it that way. Could have gone way worse. But it's okay. Like, at the end of the day, I still see both energies standing, yours and theirs, and being like, it's right. Yeah, a little stressful, a little, you know. So I don't know what you're engaging with here. The end result feels good to me, but there's that little bit of, couldn't have been perfect. No, but it could have been worse. Way worse. You know? And what is perfect in this context? You know, what is that? Could have been perfect. What is that perfect? Your expectation? Because then we have an issue. Why do you have expectations over this? For the Eight of Wands in the immediate future, you get the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Judgment card. There's like a dragging of feet, like a blockage somewhere. You know how sometimes, I keep on giving you an example with this one, but they come. You plan a trip, right? And everything just falls into place, and it's like the plane tickets, you get them a few $100 cheaper than they would normally be, because who knows the fuck why. the perfect hour, the for the flight, the everything falls into place magically. And then last minute it's like, ooh, flight canceled. That's the type of, little bit of and then again comes it couldn't have gone perfect. Who's complaining about that? You? Stop complaining. It's still going. It's still okay. It's canceled. It's probably at a different time. You get a different flight. So, like, okay, there's one thing. Because, like, small challenges here and there. I get it, because you're coming in with this drive that you accumulated through all of this. So you're ready to go. You're like, okay, we're doing this. And then everything falls into place. And then last minute, something happens. It's like, shit, It kind of takes away a little bit from the drive. But again, I counteract with it could have gone way worse. If you want to go there, couldn't have been perfect. It could have gone way worse. It didn't. It's still standing. It's still going. So lay off of your expectations here, and you should be fine. Just go with the flow. Even if that flow is challenging at times, you should be good. From the universe, what is this? It's that perfection, leaning towards perfection. It has to be perfect. Again, what the fuck is perfect to you? What does that mean? The King of Cups, the Judgment card, the Five of Swords. Yeah, it's like you have this expectation for things to be perfect. Okay. Well, sorry to break it to you, but they're never gonna be, or they're always gonna be, depending on what you perceive as being perfect. It's always your perception that makes something perfect or not. You know what I mean? So, lay off expectations here. It's a good reading. It's good energies. Trust me. Yeah, it could have been better or perfect, but in my opinion, it is. In my perception, it can be, if you let it be. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.